Hello, my friends. How we doing today? Welcome on in. Good to see you all out here. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, it's Friday. It's finally here. We made it to a Friday. Good to have y'all out here, my friends. Welcome on in. Settle on in. Click that like button. Helps me out a ton. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Erica, how we doing? Heroic Pixels, how we doing? Sir Dead Light, what's going on? Helen, how we doing? Jordan, what's going on? Hello, hello, hello. Super Moon, Little Black Raven, hi, hi, hi. What's up, May? How we doing, nerd? Caitlin, hello, hello, hello. Queen Hoove, new lamp. No, I'm just standing today. For now. Spotty or Yeti, we're trying. Yeah, I know, we're gonna stand for a bit. I just got off the bike and I'm like, I need to let my legs not be in sitting mode for a while. Sarah, hi, hi, hi. Enjoy the lurk. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Marshmallow Fairy, welcome on in. Good to have you. Arcade Knight, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it's flipping road building Friday. Exactly, Joseph, exactly. How's your Friday going? Not too bad so far. Been a pretty slow morning. I've been chilling, been hanging. Bright and sunny and beautiful out today, so, you know, can't complain too much about that. Also, new Minecraft merch, by the way, please. No popcorn throwing. But look at the back of this one. The Adidas sent me a huge thing of Minecraft merch, and it's all so cool. Like, not a sponsored thing. They just sent it to me as like a movie PR promo package. Another one, which I'm like loving living in, is they have a grass block Adidas logo sweatshirt, which is, again, not promo, just like, I'm like, this is cool stuff. But yeah, it's yeah, I need to turn the music down still. Haven't really got there yet. But yeah, they also sent me the pink jacket that Jason Momoa's character wears in the movie. So I have that. I don't know when I'll wear it. Maybe a costume, but yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Jinxie, how we doing? Good to have you. Caro, thank you so much for the 17 months.
Still catching up on past streams / videos, so I'll watch this back later, but I wanted to get my chat in. Have a good stream.
Hey, thank you so much for the 17 months, and hello in the future, or hello to future Caro. No, I don't know. Past Caro, thank you for 17 months when future Caro is watching this. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Also, Snarky Witch, thank you so much for the Prime. And I did see Green Tree, if you're still in here, thank you for becoming a member 30 minutes before the stream even started. And Mystica Rain with the 9 months, almost 45 minutes before stream started. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you all so very much. How are Coda and Nova? They're good. They're chilling. They're enjoying the weather. I saw Mog in it, and he could very much pull it off. Yeah, that thing was great for Mog. I don't want to go get it out of my closet. I'll show you all later. I'll bring it out at some point. But yeah, it's pretty good. Bit laggy, but we pushing through. Yeah, YouTube's throwing up some weird thing today about stream health. But I don't know. Some days YouTube has issues with whatever bitrate I stream at, and other days it's fine. Yeah, I'm not wearing the jacket. I'll be sweating so much today. I don't know how Jason was able to wear that for the whole movie, dude. I would be dripping.
Pleased to meet you.
Hi, hello. Thank you for the distraction. Guess who has to get a new roof, lol. Fun home ownership stuff.
Yeah, I'll be us in a few years too, Valen. Thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shall we? Shall we get into road building today? Click the like button, my friends, if you haven't already. I very much do appreciate it. We got 440 people in here. We're at 200 likes. So even click the like button. It helps me out a ton. Iris, thank you so much for the tier 2 membership. I do appreciate it. Make sure you join the Discord if you want to get in all the perks and community server and all that stuff. Also, first stream since you left for London. It's good to be back. Yeah, Liz, how's the new gig going? Hope it's all going well. And there he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Eggs. Thank you for the 40 months, my dude. I appreciate it. Congrats on the new SMP launch. That thing looks really cool. I was checking out some of the first episodes that y'all released. You and Stam and all the other Create dudes there in a big old SMP server. That's absolutely awesome, dude. Congrats. Looking forward to what y'all are able to do. New job is good. Just weird being in office again. Oh, dude, I'm sure.
Pleased to meet you.
Just rewatched your clearing of the water monument with my son last night, and I forgot how funny that episode is.
The hardcore one. I was like, clearing of a water monument? Which one is that? Rabbit, thank you for the 13 months. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How am I doing today? I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. fWhip, can I have Robux? I have never Robloxed in my life, so I don't even know how to give you Robux. So no. I don't know. It's you can go get your own Robux, I'm sure. I believe. You can go work and do something. Lightmark, thank you for the 100 biddies. Kicking off a hype train. Thank you very much, my dude. Making a road between Travis, the NPC, and Avid. God knows he's definitely worn a path there. If y'all haven't heard, Avid apparently found out there's a goat mount on Misadventures that you get from doing a quest with an NPC named Travis, who lives in the north of the world that has a goat shack. And the quest is to breed 5 goats.
Emotes?
Like 5 baby goats. He has completed the quest over 200 times now and does not have the goat mount yet. He has literally been logging in for I think 3 days, or this is day 3, and literally all he is doing is breeding goats all day long. It's so funny. I love it. Astrocat with 9 biddies, thank you so very much. Heroic Pixels with the biddies, thank you, thank you, thank you. New emotes, there you go. Anka, thank you so much for the 9 months.
Pleased to meet you.
Is he okay? I don't know. I don't think he has a concept of okay anymore. It is what it is, though. All right, shall we jump in for a little bit of a spoiler right here? I have a new storage room. Sausage got the goat mount too. Sausage didn't get the goat mount, he got the sheep mount. It's a different, that's a sheep, not a goat. Very actually different animals. This is my new storage room. I live in a cave now. Let's turn that music down, that is bumping. Let's go down here. This is the entrance to my storage room. I have moved in here behind the Road Builders Guild. If you missed yesterday's episode, I don't know what you're doing here. Go watch the video. Also, I turned off the buggy eyes because it was causing crashes, or the moving eyeballs. So those who thought they were weird, we won't have them for now. Rain and thunderstorms, thank you for the 10 gift memberships over on YouTube. I really do appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. Yeah, so this is all here. We got this. I'm starting to work on things, but I needed to get a new place to live out of, as I need to move out of the farm. So I moved out of the farm and I'm living in here currently, and it's semi-organized. We got woods, we got stones, we got dirts and stuffs, and then we got foliage, and then in the middle is like random stuff.
It's about time I start showing you some proper support. You've helped me figure out a better way to build. Less than 3.
Iris, thank you so much for the dono. I really do appreciate it, and good luck on the building journey. Good luck on the building journey. Okay, first up here, we need to grab some, let's take some moss, because I think we're working on a road, but we need to get Lizzie's help for a little bit of admin-y stuff to get started here. So I just need to double check that I can place moss in the wilderness, because I need to mark some trees that need to get removed. Where's wilderness? Here's wilderness. I can place moss. Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna turn the farm into something for the admins to turn into an NPC build, so you can get wheat more quickly and not automatically, but like something that you can interact with. Sorry for all the spam. We're gonna go get on Chestnut and head over to Road Builders Guild and or not Road Builders Guild, but our first job, our first gerb. The eyes are hilarious. Yeah, I want to get them back, but they're causing crashes, and I actually had an issue where I lost Chestnut briefly, because if you crash and you're on a mount, the mount disappears right now. It's just a weird interaction that we have on the server that's they're trying to fix, so I got rid of it to help prevent crashes, as I don't want to be losing Chestnut. Also, I realized I didn't have fresh animations going, so I reinstalled that. So we got better animations back, but we lost the eyes. So, you know, one animated thing for another animated thing. That's the way it goes. So a wheat point of interest. Yeah. A place where you can gather a ton of wheat. But the first road we are building today is for our good friend, the man with the mysterious cave hole.
Pleased to meet you.
Ollie the Orion sound. Costa, thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate that. Thank you. It'll be turned to daytime here soon on the server. We're gonna have to do a bunch of resource gathering and stuff to get this going. I think there's a fence. There's definitely a fence at the pumpkin farm, so we'll just hook Chestnut up over there. Why is the stream only 720p? Because YouTube does not like me. I put more bitrate to move it up to 1080p, and YouTube does not like it. It says I'm adding too much bitrate to it, so. And then it crashes, so. Yeah, anyways. Our goal today is to take a road that's gonna go through here. I'm gonna record this. We're gonna kind of wind between these trees, because, yeah.
For real.
Spending money to say how much I love her builds.
Pleased to meet you.
Hello.
31 months, let's
Hello.
go.
Hi,
Good luck
I am
on
live,
the
just
road
as a heads
building.
up.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. I forgot to mark it. I should probably
Yeah,
do
you
that.
don't have the status.
Okay, I got it now. All right, it's on. I did it. Okay, so looking to build a road for
Oh, the
Ollie.
moss.
I put this in here. This is just like a
Yeah,
marker.
is this marking the route of that one
Yeah.
needs to go?
Yeah, so the road is gonna go. Need to get rid of yeah, that guy would be great.
Yes.
And then probably this guy. Yeah, because I'm thinking this will be a road that'll also get over towards Pix eventually if he wants to get hooked up to the road
Where
network.
are we right now?
Um,
I see.
yeah. This is Ollie's right up at the top of that hill. He does.
Ollie's building some kind of. He's terraforming some kind of path. I don't know if you want to liaise.
Yeah,
with
I'm doing
him
the
where
path
it
for
ends
him. We were talking earlier, and it's
all the way up.
going a little different. So I'm trying to think of how to probably these these three trees right here.
up. Yes.
This guy. Thank you for the help. I appreciate it. Can I break? I can break mossy cobble. Haha.
And then did you want these ones?
Yeah. Just so the leaves will despawn. We can always see where it goes and clean that up later.
Need to separate the trees.
Yeah. There's so many points that I want to fix that are just the leaves that are covering things. I'm like, I my.
It's painful. That should mostly get rid of them. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. If there's
Tidy
some, we
up
can clean up later.
Yeah.
Because
If I'm walking along a path and I see a gravestone, an old gravestone or something, I'll usually just be like, "Oh, just gonna fix that real
yeah,
quick."
I want to get this one right here, and then this one right here. Yeah, because then I can bring it through here.
For real.
Look, and I'll tidy it up.
Yeah,
through
and then I
here.
can just weave along this. That's fine. He gave me perms to build on his land, so I can clean those things up if I need to. And then probably this guy.
You might need the pumpkins gone too, huh? 'Cause
Oh yeah, I guess I can't remove those. The darn pumpkins.
I'll leave a few, just as a memory of what was once here.
Yeah. Just the two on the edge. Okay, and then we're almost to the end. I promise. And then these two trees.
Yes.
This one. And then where do I take it from here? Because I need to bring it up this way. I guess I could do that right through there. That'd be fine. Maybe this tree.
Yes.
And then this tree.
And do you need any planting?
For trees?
Hmm.
I don't think so. And then these two, sorry.
Like it? Oh, right.
And then, yeah, I think I can figure out some way to do a little arch across here. I can place stone, so I can fill that in and get it over a little thing over
Yeah,
here.
here.
And then Ollie didn't want trees removed from up here, so I'll just figure out how to weave it.
Okay.
Because this point it
That
can just
should
be a
weave 'em
smaller,
all.
more mysterious little pathy thing that doesn't really
Yeah.
matter too much. Okay, awesome. I should be able to work on that.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
I think I saw a random log block over there, so I'm gonna go fix that.
Okay.
It's somewhere. I saw it. Where is it? Wait, where was it? Oh, I'll get rid of this. Where was it? Ah, here. Do you see this? Do you see the issue? right here.
Oh. Is that a fancy fallen tree? Very like just a little stump or
Yeah,
something.
Like a stump.
It
Okay,
works.
all good?
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No worries. Bye.
Alrighty, bye. Cam, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Welcome on in, Raiders. How we doing today? Hello, hello, hello. We are just getting started over here. As you can see, we are working on a road. Just chatting with Lizzie, trying to figure out what the route is going to be for this thing. So, we're building a road from the pumpkin farm up to Ollie's base today. Hope y'all are doing good. How was hide and seek today? Sorry, I was not joining in on that one. I was kind of just wanted to chill and do my own thing today. I wasn't really moving up for that. Insert creative name. Thank you for the bits. I do appreciate that. Otzi, thank you so much for the 31 months, my dude. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These we can't do like that, but we can get rid of if we just break this underneath. They'll fall out, so it's fine. Nowhere. Thank you so much for the dono. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love doing roads. Yeah, so we're gonna bring. Let's start marking this out a little bit more, so we can start bringing this through here because the moss is gonna just stand out a bit compared to everything else that we have. So that'll bring us in there, coming through here. Ollie's online, so we can get him to double check that this looks good for him before we actually get in here and do things. And then we're in his cave hole, so we can break and move anything and everything around here. He gave me build perms for it. And then that'll come all the way over here. Probably curve up this way. We'll bring the hillside out a touch, and then it comes all the way up here. Dennis! It's a Dennis, everybody! Okay, then that'll come over to here. That'll go like this. We'll figure out some way to get it over to here. At this point, the path's probably going to shrink down a touch and just be a little skinnier because he wanted something that's a little bit more ambiguous to get to his place. Oh, I get it. Minecraft movie. Yeah, exactly, Bars. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, and we'll bring it like over like this, and then for now, I'm just gonna bring it up to his mailbox, to like here. Yeah, that'll be good. Let's see if is he around in his cave hole? I don't know. Oh, there is an Ollie. There's an Ollie. Hello. Let's go look at your pathway. Yep, we're just gonna go on a little journey to go look at a path that I got for you. We're just gonna go look at a path. Yep, we're just gonna go inspect this pathway together. Very important things to be inspecting the path. Come on. We just got a path over here. Gonna walk through the entire path for you. Just gotta get past the teeth. No, down the path. Down the pathway. No, we're stuck. Okay. Oh, well, can I get... Let's see. Can I get him off the wall a little? Yeah. No, we're stuck. We've goofed it. Actually, I have build perms. Oh, he picked it up. That's awkward. Well, you know, it's fine. Make sure he doesn't take any damage. We don't want to harm him. Come on. I'm not going to water bucket and wash him off. You think, how much grass would that ruin? I'm not a villain. Come on now. Who do you think I am? Let's just put him right on top of a moss block so that when he gets back, he can see the message. That there's a moss block pathway that he could check out. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Okay, we'll leave him there. He'll see the path. He got the message. Yeah, Ollie's an actual player. That's that's actually Ollie. Ollie's not an NPC, don't worry. We'll just leave him there. It's fine. But again, welcome on in, Raiders. Cam, if you're still in here, thanks for dropping everybody in. If not, no worries if you had to run. My friends, click the like button if you haven't already. I very much do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we've got our pathway route in here. We know what we need to do for it. And now we need to go get materials to be able to build said pathway. And for that, also I realized Pumpkin Patch Sam has a quest to make pumpkin pie. So, didn't realize that was a thing, but yeah, we're gonna head back and we're gonna go over actually to the fWhip family farm as we need to gather up the wheat field to get a bunch of hay because we need to create a bunch of packed mud. And then we need to go into the resource world and figure out how to get a ton of mud. So hopefully there's a mangrove swamp nearby, but if there's not, we'll just find a shallow river and take a water bottle with us. Stables guy has a secret. Which stables guy? Yeah, there's no quest like treasure box reward from it, so there's no chance for a mount or anything. I got the quest. It literally just gives coins, experience, and reputation with the Mariport. So, but I've been working on a lot of the fishing club reputation. It doesn't really do anything right now, but I did get confirmation that later eventually it will do something. So I was like, I'm gonna just start building up now. I'm happy to get the rep before it actually is needed, and then I'll need less later on if I have to keep working for something. Oh, almost fell in the hole. No, just not make it! Dang it. We're so close. You tried your best. I need to take all my dogs over to the Road Builders Guild. Okay. I don't need fortune to gather all of this. This is fine to leave as is, because we'll get enough seeds to replant for sure, and I just need the wheat, and fortune does not affect how much wheat you get. It only affects how many seeds you get. So that's a-okay. Who's the job for? Ollie. That's why we were trying to show Ollie the pathway that the thing's gonna take for all of his for his road. We gotta can't be hiding it. We gotta get the pathway approved. He's already paid the inspection fee. He's actually already put up all of the money for the road itself too. So you know we've already been paid. So we gotta get the job done. I wish Fortune made you more wheat. Oh my gosh, yeah. If Fortune gave more wheat, that would be so nice. Even if it was just like Fortune 3 just had a 100% chance of giving 2, I think things like that would be good for the game, like long term. Because otherwise you're looking at like it makes it doing it manually is actually more efficient than making an automated thing if you're involved in it. Then automated is good for the background experience. Instead of right now, getting automated wheat farm is better in every regard. I think Minecraft
Pleased to meet you.
is in its best point when doing it solo, like in actually manually doing something, can give better rates than if you did it like automatically. Like I think looting is really, really good for the game because it means if you're farming the mobs yourself, per mob kill you are getting more stuff. Like, do you need all of that extra stuff? No, probably not. And like, will a mob farm work better over time? Yeah, because it's automatic. But I think it's cool to be able to have it that like just killing a creeper will give more gunpowder than if your farm kills a creeper, you know? Actually, valid. I was gonna disagree, but you make a good point. Yeah, I think there's a good balance that needs to be struck of like still having a player being involved in the world and what's happening in the world and their Minecraft world is very, very important, because then technical players can still make their farms because then they can AFK and do things. But if you're not a technical player, you can still get the enchants and still do things in a faster way then I guess a technical player in terms of a wheat farm, like you're limited on how large of a scale a wheat farm you can make based off of how many villagers you put in, so how many modules. Whereas if you're single, like solo, you can just keep planting a bigger and bigger field and just takes longer to harvest. Ah, dang it. Let's get this out. There's so many seeds, dude. You get so many seeds from harvesting wheat, even with, you don't need fortune at all. I mean, I fortuned like the top third of this when I did it the first time, and then I planted the entire farmland. Boss man, welcome on in. How we doing, dude? Imagine being able to enchant automated stuff. No, that's not what I'm saying. I don't think we need to be able to upgrade automated things to be even faster. I think the things that the player does should be able to be upgraded beyond what automated things can do, at least in like some regard. I don't think like chopping a tree players should be able to get a logging enchantment. I think that's a little too much because you're automating like the tree chopping process at that point. Like, I'm not a big fan of full like tree felling mods and things. If it's a full modded thing, sure, but like in vanilla, I don't think it really belongs. But that's just me. I don't know. Okay, let's go throw just this many stacks in here. I don't need those. We're losing wheat to the ground. Fully mangrove trees would be easy to farm. What's the worst tree to gather? Would you say mangrove? Or would you say crimson and warped trees? What do y'all think of? Which tree is worse to gather? A crimson and warped tree or a mangrove tree? A lot of people are saying mangrove. Really? Easily crimson. Yeah, see, I would say I'm on the crimson and warped side too. Craft this down. Yeah, I would definitely say I'm on the crimson and warp side. Mangrove is a lot harder. Really? I would say that the crimson, because you can still use an axe to get rid of all of the lower, like the roots, the mangrove roots, which is what people say are annoying. And also the logs going in weird ways. So like the log layout in a mangrove tree is definitely worse than it is in a crimson tree. But the fact that you have to break the, quote, leaves on the crimson tree, to me, is what makes it awful. Like the nether trees. And this is coming from somebody who just cleared an entire crimson tree forest. The log layout alone is the annoying part, but that does give more logs. But I guess that's also like people back in the day were like, yeah, put these slabs over your oak tree farm so you don't get the big oak trees because they're so annoying together. Where I always was like, yeah, but it gives like 3 times as many logs per sapling. And I also like the extra leaves it gives. So I never really cared about that. Dang it. Yeah, I think for me, I would very much say I would prefer to do that. Gather mangrove trees over gathering nether trees. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm alone on that. Y'all almost got all the materials ready for the nether tree. I'm almost ready to start building. I'm pretty excited. I think next week is going to be another Misadventures video. And then the week after that, I'm thinking the nether tree is going to be done based on, depending on how long it takes me to actually build the thing. Dude, I thought this was going to be like a 400-day project, 300-day project. I think it might be like a sub 200-day project at this point. It's going so much faster than I thought it would be. How much wheat do you need? I'm kind of just stocking up here because it's going to be turned over to be a point of interest in the next few weeks. which means I won't own it anymore. And so if I just kind of keep clearing it and doing everything with it now, I can keep stocking up. And we're going to be using a lot because we need packed mud to be able to get the road all the way out to Ollie. So every single block that we place, we need 1 wheat. Well, we'll have a little brown mushroom block mixed in too, but I don't have too much of that. So I'm hoping that we can get a decent amount of packed mud today. And if we can find some mossy cobblestone to help kind of blur the edges back into the terrain, that'll be good. And then if we can get some, maybe a little coarse dirt in there too, could work. How will the point of interest work? Seeds will be automatically replanted. I think that's how it will be. I'm not too sure. Or the seeds are going to grow faster. I'm kind of leaving that up to Lizzie to figure out. I've got ideas, but she's the one who would actually be implementing it tech-wise, so I don't want to be saying something and then it be something else, you know? As long as there is a way to get a decent supply of wheat in the same way that you can get a decent supply of iron or copper by going into those mines, or the amethyst little chasm thing, ravine, then that's fine by me. It doesn't need to be, okay, come over here and loot a chest and you get 1 billion wheat all of a sudden, but I would like to get some decent amount. Okay, there we go. That is almost 2 stacks of hay bales from this, so that should do nicely. And we'll just throw the extra seeds in here because I don't need them. I already got a double chest back at home. Okay. Let's go home and see what we can... We'll go home, drop the horsey off, and then we will go to the resource world and see what we can find out there. Still love manually farming this game. It's Incy, right? I always want to say Inky, and I feel like I'm wrong. Incy? Incy. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard you say in your video. Yeah, I like to do things manually as often as I can. There are some things where I do prefer to get an auto farm just for the sake of I can't be bothered to do this anymore. But for the most part, I do try and... Okay, so we should have enough mossy cobble if we turn all that into slabs and things. And we got a little cobble, and I got a decent amount of moss down too, so... oh, dude, I have so many hay bales. 3 stacks, right. Okay, definitely worthwhile to go harvest wheat field. Ah, no, we'll just stock it up for later. Okay, there's a bunch of stone. Where do I have a water bottle? Well, there's a bottle. Okay, so we got all this. We will take our brown shulker box, just do that. Bam. And then we can go to Resource World. Are there any tips you can give me for when it comes to shade texturing my builds? Think about where... NC comment. Okay, gotcha. This is what we get as the Resource World spawn today. Hey!
Oh, this is fun. I was like, I wonder what it could possibly be. Yeah, this is, wow. Lots of resources to gather here.
Yeah, what do you think about the Resource World spawn today, Lizzie?
Oh my.
There's not even a tree.
You can't even get out. There's a boat.
Yeah.
There's just this guy.
It's just a turtle.
How far is the... Oh, it's like pretty far too. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can't even see it.
There's something over this
Oh
way.
jeez.
I think we have to swim.
Did you roll it a couple times? Or did it always bring
No,
you
I've
here?
only done the first. I mean, I'm guessing off of both y'all appearing right here.
Yeah, because I don't think it'd be like in range to spawn you on land even.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, Lizzie
That's
found something.
hilarious.
This is so
Yeah.
good.
That is funny.
Oh man. I got a boat back at home. Is there? There's still no tree. Oh God.
What the heck is this?
Yeah, there's still no tree out here, is there?
What is this? This is awful.
It gets worse. How could it get worse?
What?
That's so funny. Oh my God.
Gosh.
All right, well, I'm gonna go for a swim and see how I can find land.
Overworld. This sucks.
Yeah, bye. Oh my God. Lolface, thank you so much for donating. What type of standing desk do I use? I can't remember. I bought the legs and then I just drilled a kitchen counter into it. Like a slab of butcher block. So it's kind of a custom build, but I don't remember what company the legs are from. It's just something I found on Amazon. I've had it for like 5-6 years now. But it's not like a pre-built one. I bought you can buy standing desk legs, and then they just come with like a weight level requirement on them. And then I just, whatchamacallit, just like measured out the butcher block countertop to it and drilled it in together. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim. Feel like I'm doing a little bit of a hassle off from the SpongeBob movie right now. Need kelp? No, I got plenty. It's getting shallow. Land? Land? Land ho! Not good land. Still no tree. Oh my God. Big land? Maybe tree? Tree! And jungle. Wait, we actually need jungle. What was the resource world seed? It changes every day. Dude, I found a mushroom island yesterday on the resource world, and so I got some mycelium. I'm excited to start using it. But I think tick updating is turned off in the overworld, so I'm gonna be careful. But I guess grass can spread. Oh my God, there's one tree. This is the worst start ever to my Minecraft hardcore survival forever world 1.20 1.5. Oh, there's another tree. I had the worst start ever in hardcore Minecraft forever world survival 1.20 1.5 let's play. Full movie. I actually don't even think I think you're above the character limit off of that one. This is actually so funny. Writing these titles down. Yeah. How to clickbait with the best of them. That's the way to do it. My friends on YouTube, click the like button. If I can bait you into doing that by clicking the like button, I would appreciate it. Thank you. We got 900 people in here. We're at 400 likes. I mean, a lot of dirt to turn into mud on this island. Yeah, I know, but I wanted a river because then we can get like the shallow 1 wide area. 1 billion views easy. I hope so, yeah. Just beat the Gangnam Style video and views. Y'all wanted me to settle for some stinking dirt? We ain't settling for dirt today. We're going directly to mud. Has the motors in the table had issues at all since then? No, I haven't had any issues with my standing desk. I've even moved it twice. Dude, can we get some GGs in the chat? GGs in the chat, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cha-ching! We're filling until the shovels. Oh, dude, this shovel's gonna not last that long. Anna, thank you so much for 5 gift members. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, the resource world wanted me to abandon all hope. Just like the game's trying to get Avid to abandon all hope of the... I might actually chop down a few mangrove trees while we're here too. I kind of need some more mangrove wood soon. I'm running low on propagouls. The propagouls. Anna, thank you again so very much for the 5 gift members. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Many GGs in chat. Yeah, we could make stone shovel, but then we need to all that. Yeah, if y'all just spam GG in chat like a few times, YouTube's gonna be like, oh my god, wait, people are really talking a lot on the stream. We're gonna send it out to everybody because it's a hype moment that we want people to tune into. Then people are gonna get here and they're just gonna be like, why is he just farming mud? What's so exciting about farming mud? And we'll be like, you had to be there. This is why you gotta turn the notification bells on to tune into the streams. Ah, see? This is called using your audience for good. Right? Something like that. Just hype it up so much and you'll be like, oh wow, and people are like, he's literally just farming mud, and you're like, I know,
Pleased to meet you.
but it's what the mud means. Romba, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the Bezos bucks. You don't need them. I'll be honest, I've been loving Misadventures, but I'm really starting to get the itch to want to jump back into hardcore a lot more. I've been kind of balancing the time between it, but recently I've been like, I really want to start playing in the hardcore world a lot more. I started planning out New Papyrus a little bit more. Do you want to see a little... Who wants to see a little something of a New Papyrus, a little plan coming together? It's a very simple little plan. But, we're looking at a little extension here from outside of a little spoiler, if you will. I'm thinking extending out of the library. I wanted to do these two. This is gonna be like a bazaar.
Pleased to meet you.
And this one's we're gonna extend this a little greenery around to get some more trees in and do these as like some bigger, fancier, like villa type things of sorts in here because they're right next to the fancy library and right next to the bazaar, and then some fancy job places over here. I was kind of drawing this out last night. I went through a few different iterations before I finally got to the one I liked, but yeah, I'm excited for it. Anna, thanks so much for the 31 months. Like the stream if you love spruce or mangrove. Mangrove works too. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. As always, thank you very much. You should have a glass artisan. Yeah, that could be good because we're buying all the glass. You're right. That's not a bad idea. I'm writing that down. Glass artisan shop near library. Yeah, I'll write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Do I need to get like an animated emote of just like... Linksy has one where it's just like his character just writing down on a notepad. I'm like, I need something like that. It's such a good emote. All right. Thankfully, it's a resource world. We don't care if these all despawn or not. So we're good. How much was that? That was only 19 logs. Okay. Maybe I don't bother with logs right now. What's your favorite wood type? My favorite wood type, I think, honestly, is either acacia or mangrove. I would say the one I use the most, though, is spruce. Spruce just works well in so many situations in Minecraft. But yeah, I would definitely say that my actual favorite wood types are mangrove. Sorry, I have 3 that I would say are tied for top. Mangrove, love. Acacia, really love. But both in smaller amounts. And then I would say the one that I also really love is warped wood. Especially the stripped warped log. Oh, it's so good. Stripped warped log is honestly an S tier texture. I would say Acacia is probably, of those three, the one I use the most. Maybe Mangrove behind it. Warped is definitely the least used, because I don't think it has a whole lot of palettes that really support it super well currently, but I do really love it. Dale Chihuly Glass Museum, P&W, but in the desert. True, true, true. That's such a fun place to go wander around. Beast Skittles, thank you so much for the 3 months. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. I need to figure out a better way to get experience soon. I was running the crypt for it, and because we're gonna need to repair our shovel before we can go dig. So I want to take this down kind of to the lower durabilities. What do we think? A whole shulker filled in, and then that'll be... That should be enough for Ollie's Road. Pale Oak is one of the... True, I didn't really even think of Pale Oak. I actually find Pale Oak harder to use than I thought it would be. I think Pale Oak and Cherry Wood are in the same tier for me, which is like a B tier. Like, I would say S tier woods are the three I mentioned. We have our S tier of our Acacia, our Mangrove, and our Warped Wood. Actually, I'll put Warped Wood in A. Let's go Acacia and Mangrove in S. And then A tier is going to be Spruce and Warped, I think. B tier, I would say, would be Oak, Birch, Cherry, and Pale. And actually, I'd put another in A tier. I'd put Jungle up there. And then C tier, I would put Crimson. And I think I got everything. Did I miss any woods? I think I got them all. Okay, I think that's enough mud to at least get us for today. Bamboo. Oh, bamboo's a C tier also. Dark oak, B tier. All right, I'm gonna sit down. I've been standing for like an hour. Yeah, dark oak, B tier, bamboo, C tier. Bamboo counts. It's got a whole wood type. I mean, it's got the wood blocks. It's got the whole wood kit and caboodle. Whatever you want to say. Yeah, we're going down, chat. We're going down. My friends, click the like button if you haven't already. Well, got almost 1,000 people in here. We're at 500 likes, I believe. I believe. Is it nighttime? It is nighttime. Okay. Now, how much jungle do we have? Because we need a little bit of jungle for today. Not much. Not much at all. Actually, we shouldn't need too much, so that actually should be fine. Leaves are in... I thought I put leaves on one of these. In here. Okay. Sorry, one moment. I'm definitely super organized in the storage room. I know everywhere where things go. Like this, sand. This, dirt. This, moss. This, seed. Seed overflow. Papa-ghoul is up there. Water bottle we did not need, so that can go back in here. Stone here. Let's see, what else do we need? Let's go with some mossy cobble. We'll bring 3 stacks with us. Bam, bam, bam. Excuse Excuse me. That's going to be able to convert a whole shulker of mud to packed mud. I don't really have mud storage in any of these, so mud's going to now go up here. Can I put the shulker up here? No, I cannot. Okay, so those are all full, so I'll put it back in my empty shulker's chest. Bam, 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 bam. Do I have brown mushroom blocks? I got 45. We'll bring those just in case we want to use them. Let's get a whole stack crafted for now. And then we can go bam. We're not in the version where you can just space bar to bring it back in. Big bummer. That's okay. It's one of those features I didn't know I wanted until I started using it, and then I'm like, I can't live without this. How did anybody live without this before? Okay, let's go with 4 stacks of that for now. That works in there. That works in there. We're gonna also, well, we're gonna dig up dirt, so I don't need to bring more. So we'll actually bring this extra shulker because we're gonna need junk storage as we're going. I hate Jamino carts so much. Oh, dude, it's rough. What's the spacebar feature in newer versions of Minecraft? If you do a recipe once, like you crafted that for the packed mud, and then you hit spacebar to automatically put the resources back in the crafting menu for you. It's really, really helpful. I mean, we got to start the stream off with one crypt run. So we're going to go do the crypt once, just get some experience on the shovel. And then we'll get working. Sword in hand, shovel in the offhand. This has, it does have mending. That's good. That's OP, thanks. Yeah, it came in like 1.21 point something, I think. Gotta get your fix in. Yeah, I mean, it could be the dog. You never know. It could be the dog. 1 or 10 times. Yeah, we'll see. I'm almost at 100 dog kills. Good luck, wild man. Good luck. Hopefully it lasts more than a 2-week phase. Yeah, I think the pink in the pale oak is actually pretty good, but it does make it difficult to use in every scenario. But it is, I think it makes it work better with diorite, because diorite also has a little bit of that pinkiness in there with some of the pixels. So I think pale oak having the pink tint to it helps a lot with everything except trying to make it work with quartz and like snow. But I think the pale oak, as it is right now, works great with diorite for another white block. That's a really big bell. I love your public stables. Thank you. Yeah, Lucis of Gooses is, he's the goat of Minecraft texturing tutorial videos right now. He's doing a really good job. That green roof was gorgeous. Yeah, that's the cult. We don't talk about the cult. We can't give them space. No. No cult activities. But y'all can click the like button. Yeah. Woo. Yay. Let's go. High fives. Thumbs up all around. I've been playing the guitar since I was 10. That was over 40 years ago. Ooh. You're a professional at this point. A master of your trade, if you will. Who's in the community? Sausage is the cult leader. Martin is in it. Sev is the mayor. Drift, I think, is in it. Tanisha's in it. There's a lot of people in the cult. It's not a cult. Sausage on stream yesterday literally said, yes, it's a cult. On his own stream. Said, don't let them fool you. It is a cult. Is this the only dungeon? No, the sewers is here too, but this one is a little bit better for coin farming and experience farming. Skeletons drop more. Yeah, Jojo's in it too. In Sausage's own words, him and Ren are the leaders. Yeah, see, exactly. Okay, so we're trying to get experience, so we're actually going to do a bit of a slower run. So it'll take us about 10 minutes, but that's fine. We'll do this and get... Trying to get experience for the shovel, so... Need to fix her up. I missed. What did I miss? Don't care. Of course, Sausage is leading it. Man was born to lead a cult on a Minecraft SMP, it's true. He's been given a rare set of skills for being of that side. Smite 5, sweeping edge 3, though. That's kind of insane. Dude, I really want to get a Bane of the Arthropod 3 or 5 diamond sword. I really just need a better sword, dude. My sword is crap. I think we're gonna try and get a better sword sometime next week on stream. But next week also has potential to just be a hardcore stuff and things, but who knows? Now we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Is this the fabled Doge? Come on. Skeleton dog, just bones. Don't want that. A pickaxe, though. No dog. Sorry, Doge, we don't use that anymore. That term's been taken from the internet. No skeleton dog. Love dogs. Dude, dogs are great. Can we get just a W in chat for in general for dogs? Yeah. Just a big old W for dogs all around. For all the dogs in the world, the good pups. Because we all know that there's no bad pups. There's only just bad dog owners. Are there mob spawners in the resource world? There are mob spawners, but it resets every day, so it's just not really worth putting the time into like set up a mob farm. Resource world is very much designated as a place where you just go and get your blocks and like fight mobs at nighttime or like find resources to grind, but it's not really built around the idea of like, oh, I forgot to check the front. Oh, I always forget. There's a new change to this dungeon. I'll show y'all before we go, because we do have a pretty dang good time here, though. Dude, if we were able to finish this, even with like the taking extra time to do things, we can see the lever real quick. I'll just go finish it, but the lever. Okay, I'll go show you all the new thing. If you head out back to the front, Lizzie added a little way to better traverse this area. So if you pop, I always forget it's here. But if you pop into this one, there is now nothing. There's nothing here. Is that the secret? There's supposed to be something up here that is like a clue as to which it is at the end. So we're gonna assume nothing is a clue and go and try and do... Looting does have increased drop rates. Yeah. So there's supposed to be a little like player head there or something that symbolizes the treasure trove that it's in. Haven't seen nothing yet. Yeah. Nothing could be a clue. We're gonna see which one it's in. Maybe it's only there for like the start. They watched JoJo run this for hours and have not seen one. The dog or the... Yeah, JoJo was going hard running this yesterday. Between her and Avid and the people have been grinding this server hard for the last few days. Avid's level 10 now, by the way, for the tab menu of the levels that don't actually mean anything. Avid is up to level 10. In here. Mayor of Animalia. Okay. Had a crypt run with nothing spawned at the front ever was in Mayor of Animalia room. We're not even close to level 10. Ooh, 3 diamonds though. And a shovel. We'll bring that. We might actually need that. And that shovel got
Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you.
Did you open that door? Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I was like, what's going on? Okay, have fun. There's my horse. Oh, my door was just randomly opening. Yeah, then for the room there for the Mayor of Animalia, I believe it's supposed to be like a cat is just sitting up on that thing, just sitting there, chilling. You can't interact with. Alexander, thank you so much for the Prime for 6 months. And JC, thank you so much for the Prime for 8 months, my dude. I appreciate you both. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have you ever accidentally forgotten to tie up a horse? If it's like on Misadventures, no. I haven't yet. I haven't. Some of the other mounts on here, yeah, but you can teleport them back to you as long as they're in a loaded chunk, so it's fine. But horses, you can't do that. That's okay. We've got the experience we need now on the shovel. Double the durability. Excuse me. Double the durability on it. Minecraft should add allergies, so if you tame a cat, there's a chance you get poisoned. Why would you want to bring that into Minecraft? No, that sounds no. You know what? Let's also bring it. Let's also bring spring allergies. If we're gonna do allergies, we gotta full send allergies in Minecraft. Okay, so if we're gonna add allergies, you best believe that we gotta add allergies. That if you ever go into a springtime biome, you just get subtle slowness and a slight nausea. Just like if we're doing allergies, we're doing all of them. You can't pick and choose which one. So yeah, so it's either that or nothing. So I would vote no allergies, but like, oh, I do have 68,999 coins. I need 1 coin. Yeah, and your character just randomly starts sneezing. Yeah, if you touch grass for too long, you start getting itchy. You have to stop and itch yourself. Like the horses randomly stop and rear up, and then it'll be like that. Okay, we are going to hook chestnut up here, and then I'm gonna go steal Pumpkin Patch Sam's bed for a moment. Excuse me, Pumpkin Patch Sam. Thank you. Except for with allergies in Minecraft, I'll leave Minecraft to peace without sneezing. No, I'm completely joking. I do not want that. Can we harvest these pumpkins? No. Can't break Pumpkin Patch Sam's pumpkins. I learned a couple days ago that axolotls are native to Mexico City. Never would have guessed. Yeah. It's one of the only parts of the world that they actually exist in. Oh, you can't place brown shulkers out here? That's a problem. Okay, we're gonna... How fast do you mine? Not great. Okay. Right, we're gonna start by just clearing out the stretch where we want everything to go. We're working under a Road Builders Guild permit right now, so we have the ability to break certain blocks in the wilderness. So we're going to be leveraging that in order to build a road to Ollie's. We need to get more people up to his mysterious cave hole. And I think we can break stone. Yes, we can. Minecraft should add an update of being tired. It already exists. It's called Phantoms. Nice to catch a stream while I work on art. Welcome on in. Okay, this section here might be one that we better build just like as we're going, but we can at least like clear sections of it down. Something like that. Now we're in the mysterious cave hole. That'll all just come up, and then we'll kind of do something like this. That's a decent sized road, I think. Yeah, something like that'll be fine. There'll be a lot of slabs throughout here, but that's okay. Do you use the default Minecraft launcher? I do for my hardcore instance. For this, I've started using Prism just so it's a little bit easier to manage, changing mods in and out, and then it doesn't affect my hardcore instance at all. So I've just started using Prism, but I like it so far. It's been pretty good. No complaints from me for it. At least so far. I do wish there was a way that it had a feature, which I know is probably asking for too much, but I do wish it had a feature where you could just be like, okay, import all of my settings from my .minecraft instance into Prism, and then just auto-apply that to every new instance that I create in here. Like, I would love that. Okay, that should be working to get us down here. What'd you use before? Before Prism? Just default launcher. I just would create new instances in the default launcher manually, but Prism's kind of nice for being able to update mods and like check for updates quickly. Instead of needing to go to every single mod rent page, you can just have Prism do it all for you, which I appreciate. I think you can also technically share mod packs on Prism. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I think you might be able to. That's not gonna ever decay, is it? That's always gonna stay as a podzol. That's annoying. That's okay. We'll just leave it. There'll be a random podzol. It'll be fallen leaves from the tree. It's in the middle of the road. Okay, we'll work up to here for this stretch for now, and then we can come back and manage the rest. Okay, since we can't place this down, that way, we'll just have to leave it up here. Go get my other boxes and bring them all up into the middle, and then we'll work back from there. I'll have to just dye that box back to being gray. That's okay. Oh, they just got missed, and that's fine. That in there. Sure, we can just throw the diamonds and everything else in. That's okay. I don't really care. What do we have in this one? That's the one we just did. And this one we have that. Okay. And then, ooh, okay. We're gonna have to go actually definitely set up top. I think this will work for a good little road getting up to Ollie's though. I like how it winds for now. We'll probably edit some things as we're going, but oh, can't place those. It's okay if it gets a little skinnier in portions. That chicken's stuck in the tree. Poor chicken. Yeah, you've had a better day, huh, bud? Okay, we're gonna make a ton of those slabs so we can have more variety. We got all these slabs. We got all these. We got all those. We brought mossy cobblestone. And I should, in here, have a stone cutter. Which we can do bam, bam, bam. Just start with a stack of that. And I think we can get started. And let's just, before we get too far into it, let's double check that all these things can place. Yes, 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 yes. And for the finale, yes. Okay, we can road. So excited for the guild and dungeon. Yeah, I've got a decent idea that I want the guild to look like. I've got the dungeon entrance figured out already, and it's going to be really fun. I think y'all are going to like it a lot. And so it's just kind of at the point where I just need to start getting these things implemented and into the world. Okay. It's pathin time. Rodent time. I didn't bring any brown mushroom blocks, but that's okay. We'll be all right. Okay, we're gonna start with these as our primary ones. I think we might try mixing some dirt in the middles. I don't know. I can't make path blocks currently, so we're just gonna kind of, honestly, can I break them? I cannot, but we can take this. Oh, never mind, I cannot. Okay, they aren't forcing updates. Okay, we'll figure that out later. Sorry, Nova's howling right now because Sid just went to the gym. It's really adorable. She only howls when Sid leaves to go to the gym. Okay, okay, probably... Just put some regular dirt in these. Little bits in. Why are you not in hardcore? Because I recently started a new SMP series with my friends called MISADVENTURES. And so we are playing on MISADVENTURES today. There's There's a few videos out already. I hope you'll take the time to check them out and give it a chance, because I think it's a really cool series, and I think if y'all are willing to try something a little new with me, I think it's gonna be a series that y'all would really enjoy. You're only allowed to do hardcore. That's apparently what some people think. But no, I do not want to be a one-trick pony in the worlds of YouTube. I would like to keep making the fun content that I like to make. So we are out here doing our whatever and sounds fun in the moment, and this is what sounds fun right now to me. Hardcore is gonna keep going. I'm still working on the nether tree. Don't worry, it's coming together. Just got a big build that I'm trying to balance all the time with and everything as it's all moving. So I promise hardcore's not going anywhere. I'm very, very inspired. I was saying it earlier in the stream. I'm actually really inspired to be getting back into hardcore more regularly. So we'll see what that means, but I am very excited to keep working on it. I shown off a plan earlier for New Papyrus. It's gonna be a fun one. Let's see, can I just do this here, that there, bam, 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 bam. Just trying to use this dirt to help us extend the amount of blocks that we have, because we picked up a bunch of dirt working on this. Let's go back to Ollie's land and go put our bed down and sleep real quick. Would prefer to work in the day. But my friends, click the like button if you haven't. We got 1,200 people in here. We're at 660 likes. So anybody who can click the like button, I really, really do appreciate it. If we can get up to 1,000 likes, it helps me out so very much. Do mobs spawn on the regular server? Passive mobs do. Hostile mobs do not. What's it like playing with different creators you've never played with? They've all been so absolutely awesome to get to know that it's been great. There's always like a little bit of hesitancy of like, ooh, how's this gonna go? Not too sure. Which is why like you don't see us commonly add people into our group. Because we're very, very particular about it and making sure that the vibes are all good and everything. But no, this time has been awesome. Everybody on here has been really, really cool to work with so far. And I probably would not have met so many of the people who are now playing on here with us if they didn't get vouched for to join the server. So I'm really enjoying it. It's super fun. We're almost out of mossy cobble already. That's so sad. All right, does it look buggy if I just do this? Because we could save a little bit of our resource count. It's just that they don't have a shadow that way, right? I mean, we could just do that for the moss on the edges, but everything else can keep it as is. We got a lot more mud, thankfully, so like that's not a huge issue, but I'm just trying to think of how we can conserve everything else. Ooh, but that will cause grass to stay growing under it, so that makes it more difficult for dirt. That would be turned back into moss. We'll do it for now. It's fine. I think this pathway is working out pretty well. I'm liking it. Maybe right here could use a little bit more. That works. Just need to extend it out a touch. Love that texture of the road. I'm horrible at making roads. Yeah, you just gotta stop thinking about blocks as what they are and start thinking about, like, okay, this is a brown block here. This could probably work with a road palette. I mean, mud brick is definitely easier to work with than the other stuff, but yeah, same rules apply. This is where it's going to get a little skinny, just to step it up here appropriately. And I'm trying to do more than just a slab to get us up to that next level. Because I find if you just do a single slab, the horse gets caught. But if you smooth it out by 2 or 3, it can actually help with making the horses not do that weird little jittery thing. So I think we're honestly just going to send it all the way with slabs till we get to that next up point. And just bring this out a touch. And this will just overgrow as it comes through. Yeah, for something like that, that'll work. No, the fox does not say anything. Love all the mud blocks so much. Oh, dude, they're probably one of my favorite blocks. When did this SMP start? The 19th, last month. So it's been out for almost a month now. I'm kind of considering it for me that we're just now exiting the early game, which is fun. Because we were definitely going through and doing like a lot of the early setup, startup things, and like the first beginner little bases to show how the mechanics worked. And now that we're like really getting up and going, I'm very, very excited to be doing more big things on here. Okay, so we can do that, and we'll break this back another one just to extend it. This is just going to be recessed back in here a touch, just so we can just take this down on that side. It'll be fine. Break that so we don't have a harsh corner, and then just extend ourselves here. That should be a smooth enough slope to get up here. I think that works out well. And the goal is that we're getting up to like the bottom up there. You can see Ollie's mysterious cave hole. Are you in the end game now? No, we're in the mid. We're in like the first extension of this campaign, I guess, whatever you would call it. Like, now is the time where you'll probably start seeing some people tackle bigger projects. Definitely myself included in that one. I am very, very much looking forward to doing some big builds on here. So you might see a little bit of a reduction in quantity of uploads for me, because I really want to make sure that the builds that I'm working on are kind of finalized, or at least like this section of them is finalized when I'm working on it. Like when I post a video. Just because I think it'll look so much cleaner. So you might see a few less videos from me for a bit, but it's probably because I'm working on something really, really big and cool. Like my next video on here is going to be the dungeon entrance. And then I think after that, the video that's going to follow up that one is going to be the inside of the dungeon and like talking through the entire process that I went through with making one. Because I think that could be a really, really cool video. So, we'll see. But that also means probably is after this next MISADVENTURES, I definitely want to get a hardcore video out. So I'm cooking that up already. It's looking pretty good. I don't like that being a straight line across. I've just got to decide how much I want to show of like the projects for whatchamacallit, if I want to do a lot of like the dungeon building on stream or whatever. Because the more that I show on stream, the more that people on the server are going to get ideas of what's happening in it. Granted, it's with the rate things are going, it won't be staying a secret for that long. As soon as a new dungeon's out, I feel like you give it a week, and the way people on this server grind, they're going to figure out all the secrets. I mean, guilty of that too. I'll own it also. So yeah, it's just it's a balancing act of what I want to show you all versus what I want to have as a surprise for you versus what I want to like keep secret even from the server people. But yeah. Am I gay? No. But I hope everybody feels welcome in here. If you are looking for some absolutely amazing people in the LGBTQIA+ community to follow, there are many people on Misadventures who are publicly part of that community, and I would highly recommend giving them a follow because they're all absolutely amazing people and wonderful friends of mine. I'm assuming that's why you're asking, so. Yeah, definitely go drop them a follow, say hello, support them, send love their way, all that good stuff. Okay, that kind of bends us around this corner here. And then we'll go with that. We'll go bam, bam. I think I'm just gonna slab this across here, then we'll bring it back down. Be okay. We're out of mossy slabs. Oh no! I look away for 2 seconds. Oh, you're all good, Jinxie. I don't mind talking about that. I don't think, doesn't need to be a subject that we shy away from. If people should be able to be comfortable being who they are, and I'm happy having the conversation. And I don't really need... Oh, actually, I do need my pickaxe. There's so many materials. I just need, like, one more hotbar slot. I guess I don't need my sword. That's where we can get our hotbar slot. Okay, we're almost out of that. We're almost out of that. We need to go get some more packed mud. In a moment. Like, I need one more hotbar slot. Sword that I haven't used in 30 minutes sitting on hotbar. Whatever am I gonna do? Am a bad mod? Never, Jinxie. And if you ever do have an issue as a mod, then you can just blame your alter ego of Binksy, and then you're good. You're just like, no, that was Binksy. Jinxie would never. All right, let's go sleep again, and then we can get to work on a little bit more of the road. What's your Subway order? Dude, I haven't been to a Subway in years. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've been to a Subway not super recently, but I went to one recently that's by us, and it was so bad. I was so disappointed. They've fallen off. It was even one that would like just been updated and renovated and all that, and I was like, okay, so this is like a good one, right? This one's gonna be solid, legit, great food, good quality. No, it's terrible. It made my stomach hurt so bad. Ugh. Not fun. I'd love for around this podzol, we just have like a bunch of dirt, as if it's like a weird dirt patch that's kind of just been in here, so we could have something like that. And then if we could do, we can use the podzol to our advantage and add like a little bit of a different segment in here. It'd be fine. Okay, now we need to start thinking, because this is where we stopped our planning to. This is where we need to start actually guiding our way up the edge. Still need one more slot. Oh no, because I put the... Yeah. Okay. How do we want to work our way up here? Trying to keep in mind of that 2-block slope minimum when we're going up. So we do this, then that would be to here. I guess we can dig back a little, so that's not a huge issue. Where's this road going? We are trying to loop it around up through, following along the moss blocks, and then we're going to loop right up to there, to that's where Ollie's base is. For those who don't know where we are, Mariport's right over here. The farm is there. Road Builders Guild is there. And so we've done, you can see popping up through here, this little stretch of the road, and now we're here. So we're over halfway. We just need to bend it around. Just need to do a little Beckham maneuver, and then we'll be there. Dude, Subway used to be great. I used to love going to get a Subway sandwich. After going on a hike, just stop at the Subway on the way back home to Seattle, and it was fantastic. It was so good. And then they just said, you know what? We just care about profit, not quality of food. Okay, we got a lot of this in here. Roads are great. I get lost in Minecraft easy. That's kind of why I want to get the guild going, because I want to be able to just follow roads as I'm moving around to go to people's bases, so. And a lot of other people expressed interest in me setting this up. I threw it out as an idea when we had just started introing the server. I was like, hey, can I do this? Would this be a fun thing? Would anybody else be interested in getting in? A lot of people are like, I'm never building a road. I'm like, but would you pay for a road to be built to you? And they're like, maybe. We're like, see, business model. Trying to carve it back a touch without making this tree up here look stupid. And also without breaking the shovel. We're definitely going to be carving back into this a good chunk in order to get all the way up here. But it does even out, so we'll be able to catch up as we curve around that way. That's okay. I'm kind of okay with it being a little sunken in, too. I think it gives a cool effect. We might have to slope it a little bit more intensely, but that's okay. So let's do a little bit of catch up. So we'll do a few short slopes here. Doesn't all need to be absolutely perfect. Oh, we can't. We need to go this way. Not bad to walk up. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, okay. I think that'll work. And this will be here. I spent months trying different things for my village main pass. Never happy. I can't decide what will work to break up the green in my village. I mean, this is definitely my default that I go to now. I think this is one of my favorite road paths. Yeah, I'll click the like button if you haven't already. We're almost at 800 likes. We got 1,200 people in here right now. I appreciate y'all stopping by stream today. Thanks for hanging. Exciting weekend in the Minecraft space with Gamers Outreach and Hermitcraft doing their big charity again, which is very cool. So I know I'm not on Hermitcraft, but definitely go check out what they got going on. Good vibes, good stuff going all around, raising money for a great cause. So I believe their event kicks off tomorrow. So if you haven't already, be sure to go tune in for that, and I'll get that locked in if you want to support a really cool cause. Is fWhip a secret guest? Nah. 122. Yeah, this is actually the weekend where I announce I'm on Hermitcraft. Next season. This is it. No. No, it is not. Y'all, I can barely balance misadventures and hardcore. You think I can even think about adding in another thing like that? And we are caught up on level now. Look at us go. That's really wide. Whatever. That's all we have left. I think we had another stack of mossy cobble back of the thing. Right? You want to be in Hermitcraft one day? I just answered that. The idea of being on Hermitcraft isn't something that's like super attractive to me. Just in the general sense of it. The idea of playing on a Minecraft SMP where all of my friends are on there, that are actively playing Minecraft, that's what's important to me. So if more of my friend group were to join a Hermitcraft, then it would be something where I'd like to be on there. There's a lot of cool people on the server, but it's not something where I'm instantly me right now. It's like, I need to join. This is my life mission to join that server. Like, I don't believe in having something like that. Okay. Are we really out of oh, we have 30. Oh, I made cobblestone. Okay, so we are almost out of cobblestone. Bummer. That's okay. Do what we can for now. We got a bunch of swimmers in chat. Any other distance freestyle swimmers? Oh, that was me back in the day. Doing the 500. It's not my preferred event, but it was the one I was best at. It's nighttime. I need to go sweep. Swim distance quite often. Yeah, 500 was my best for sure. I didn't enjoy it. I actually really I was really bad at butterfly, but I really liked the 200 IM just because it was so fresh every single lap that you did for the race. So that was kind of fun. Because you could I felt like you could gamify it more of how you could catch up, or you'd have strong lengths, and so it wasn't always the same person was in first, at least back at that level. So I had a lot of fun with that. I was good. I was pretty good at it. Butterfly was my weakest, but I was pretty good at the other 3 strokes. But yeah, 500 free was my best by far. I was able to go swim in state for all that and everything, so. Ooh, a secret cave. Almost broke your nose in a thumb war. That doesn't sound very good for swimming. Kind of hard to swim without a working nose. But honestly though, one of the most dangerous parts about swim team was being bored at swim meets waiting for your race to come up, because people would just get up into the funniest little things to do just to kill time. You ask a bunch of teenage kids to sit around and be patient waiting for their race to come up in a few hours. Oh man, especially Summer League swim team, great vibes. We were really big into playing Slapjack, that card game where you draw anytime there was a double or a sandwich. Everybody would slap down on it, and whoever slapped first got the cards, and your goal was to get the whole deck. I don't know if anybody plays that anymore, but oh my god, we actually had multiple people break fingers playing it because people were so competitive into it. Yeah, Jen, I'm pretty sure we're talking about the same game. I just didn't know if that term had the other name that I know for that card game. I don't know if it has a negative connotation to it or not, so I figured I would just say it Slapjack. Okay, there's all of our mossy cobble. Bummer. We'll need to go get some more because we can't have the part of the road going directly up to Ollie's without it. Been going on. We're building a road today. We need to figure out how to get over to there, though. It would be fun to have a little wooden bridge, but we can't place wood stuff. Anyone ever play water polo? I played water polo I got so bored of swimming, I moved to water polo, and I loved it. That was great. I played for 3 years, almost. But moving in from being a competitive swimmer to going to water polo was very fun to be able to use that as a quick jump to being much better at the sport, just because I had the swimming speed on my side. Need a bridge builders guild. That's rank 2 road builders, so we haven't ranked up to that yet. Okay, we need more mossy cobblestone. pause that. We could just do stone. Yeah, we could just do some stone. That could work. We still just need to go get some mossy cobble, though. How's my day going? It's been pretty good. I've been chilling. Oh, I didn't realize 19 new members on YouTube today. Thank you so very much, everybody. I really appreciate that. You show me accessibility settings. I haven't really changed too much outside of I turned the FOV distortion down a touch and I turned the the screen shakes down a touch. I don't really know what else I changed, but there you go. You can see all that stuff. And I changed the enchanting glint, but you can pause the stream if you want to look at that. We do a couple of retaining walls to bring the land up to the road level. Yeah, we're limited on what blocks we can place because we're operating under wilderness areas, not a full claim. So yeah, we got to be a little careful about what we're doing. Thank you for the 800 likes, everybody. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support on the stream today. I appreciate y'all. Server fascinates me. Yeah. I like how you changed the glint. Yeah, I really like it being a lot slower and more subtle. Why did I come here? This isn't my storage room anymore. Oopies. Yeah. Moss cobble. How much moss do I have? We'll just make a stack. That's okay. Just didn't want to use all my moss. Need to save at least one to keep getting more. Okay, that'll be fine. Does the pings not get annoying? Like walk around the server? Nah, not too bad. Hope has talked to the stable man, Lena. Yeah, I know she sells a horse. We don't have the rep with her yet to buy a horse. Yeah, I think my horse currently would be faster because I have a 12.6 blocks per second horse, where most of the mounts that are getting spawned in currently, yeah, we're not friendly enough yet to buy it, but most of the mounts that get spawned in through those things are coming in at the default, which is a 9.6. Like that's why I moved back to using chestnut over using any of the rats or sheeps or anything like that, because they're is that what it is? Oh, that's what's doing it. One sec. I'm gonna go into controls, keybinds, voice chat. Just gonna unbind that. They used to fWhip you? Nah, best wheat in the whole wide world. This is looking good. This is looking good. We're gonna ride the horse all the way through. I like it. I think this is a pretty up to par road for what we want so far. I like it. I like it. I like it. And then it brings you all the way over here, and that's the little bit of a skinny section, and then we're coming up to this. Yeah. We just need to finish out through there, up to here, wind around. The road will get a little skinnier. Is there a man in this hole? Not a man in this hole. I was hoping there was a man in this hole. The man of this hole is online, but he's not at his hole. Safely. Safely. There's no man at the hole. That's fine. Am I missing the man at the hole? Nope, he's not at the top of the worm face thing. There's no Ollie here. We are Ollie free. Alrighty, I'm gonna go drop the horse, and then I'm gonna go AFK for just a quick sec to go use the restroom. And then we'll be back and we'll finish up the road. We'll figure out what we can do on the arch. If you can all click the like button, that helps me out a ton. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate it. Thank everybody for the help. And we'll be chilling here with Chestnut. And I'm sure nothing terrible is going to happen at all with us hanging next to Sam. So I'll be right back. Enjoy some music. One moment.
Pleased to meet you.
Hello, hello. Road builders for life.
Okay, we're back. Hello. What are you talking about? My couch. My couch is so comfortable, thank you. It's a good little couch. It's actually really comfortable, so you know. He has returned. I have returned. Lizzie's just completing quests, I see. Very important stuff. Okay. Oh, I thought the music turned up more than that. That's okay. It's fine. We're chilling. We're vibing. We're getting back to work now. Looks like it's getting cold outside, though. Couch is giving millennial gray. I mean, I wanted something a little bit more basic, but yeah, kind of. Do I play Bedrock or Java? I've only ever played Java Edition. Well, not entirely true, but I play Java Edition for all my content and everything. No issues towards Bedrock, but I started on Java and it's just what I prefer. Goes back in the offhand, bring that down, that doesn't need to be here, bring that down, that don't need to be there, bring that down. What music am I into? I kind of listen to like a bit of a rock or a lot of electronic music. Instrumental stuff, mainly. Sorry, my jaw's tight. Oh. I do like EDM. It used to be a metalhead for a little while, but not so much anymore.
Pleased to meet you.
Alchemist Rain, thank you so much for the 13 months. How we doing? What's going on? Good to have you. And also Simple Frosty, thank you so much for the 4 months. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Sorry I missed that while I was away, probably. I appreciate it none the ways. Kind of thinking we just could like extend some jungle across here. Dip this down another one so we don't have too much stuff to be building back up. Make this a little heavier in the jungle as if it's like a lighter texture. How can you build in the wilderness? Because you could have watched yesterday's episode. I am the chief guild master of the Road Builders Guild. And with that comes special powers of I can build in the wilderness to make roads for the server. What if we go around this way? Just use that a little bit. Yeah, let's do that because we don't have to mess with that tree. But it's okay. You can make up for not watching yesterday's episode and still watch it today. I mean, obviously after the stream, of course, because you're already here, so it's fine. I'm just giving you a hard time. But yeah, no, I started the Road Builders Guild, which has the ability to build roads across the entire server. And part of that came with to make it easy so that we don't have to be making these weird claims all over the place. We have the ability to build with certain blocks. It's not free building anywhere in the world, but we have the ability on behalf of the guild to build with certain blocks while we are out in the wilderness. So I kind of picked the block palette that we could use for our roads, got it AOK'd, and then Lizzie implemented it. So we have a lot more building things available to people who are in the guild to do out in the overworld. Just anywhere in the wilderness. What blocks can't you use in a road? Basically everything you're looking at right here, plus different types of dirts, are all that we can place out here. And we're even limited on like what we can break, as you saw that podzol earlier that I was stuck with. I wasn't able to remove it. It's definitely going to be a bit of a steeper road here. Oh, I never resumed. Oh. Not like every little bit is essential to include. Just trying to keep it somewhat Minecraft-y looking so it blends. That seems fine. Make it so that somebody could at least like jump up this. That's fine. Yeah, that'll work. Grass will just go over that eventually. Break that. Do you have a car mod? No, I've never played with a car mod actually. Does that just like add cars to Minecraft? How many press-ups should I do? Well, this is the 101st day of the year, so if you're on board with the push-up challenge, you'd be doing 101 push-ups today. So that if you like are wanting to jump into doing press-ups, and I'm pretty sure a press-up and a push-up are more or less the same thing, correct? Yeah? Well, if not, you can do 101. There you go. There's a good number for you. Easy, simple, easy to remember. 101. and get going. Not that strong. Ah, well, you asked for recommendations, so, you know. Tailor as you wish. Do something that challenges you, but doesn't hurt you, you know? That's how exercise should be. You gotta keep challenging yourself, but you don't want to hurt yourself. You don't have to do it at once. You just gotta do it by the end of the day. That's the push-up challenge. Pinky, thank you so much for the biddies. Or not the biddies, the monies. However many monies that is. I'm not familiar with the currency. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, jeez. It always confuses me that you can break dirt so much faster than you can break grass. Where's my axe? There's my axe. And then let's do, bam, just like a little splotch of green. Why not? Because we need more green out here. Me at day 999 of the year. Hey, good thing there's not 999 days in a year. There's actually only 300 days in the year. Well, 360. Look at our little road reaching all the way over here. Oh, it looks so nice. Yeah, we only have 9 jungle planks left, so we gotta be a little careful. Careful. We're gonna change the route that we're going to. We're gonna take ourselves around here. What are your best tips for creating leaves on custom trees? Try and make it look airy, as if something you can stand underneath a tree and you can see a few of the like Minecraft sky blocks above it. And also think about like building branches. The biggest upgrade I've had on my tree building capabilities in Minecraft are when instead of starting to look at, okay, so this needs to look like a tree, how do I make a tree shape? Instead, I now think about, okay, this needs to look like a tree, but a tree has branches. How do I make branches that would fill out the shape of a tree? Like that I think is the biggest thing you can focus on. Is don't focus on, okay, I need to figure out how to build a tree. It's that you make a tree, then you make the branches that go with the tree, and then you figure out like how to lay out the branches, and that'll help it all even out a lot more. I would grab this sec. So I would say focus on like putting leaves and things around branches, and then making sure you have an even like distribution on your branches. To me, I think that's probably most important. You know what confused me? You can break sandstone instantly, but not sandstone slabs. Yeah, a lot of slabs have longer times to break than the full block. You know, we never checked if Ollie's still on his moss block. We need to go see if there's still an Ollie on a moss up there. We'll have do that after we finish this last little corner. Because we're getting up there. We're actually really close to finishing the road. We literally just need to do this and then bend back around here, and then we're there. I'm assuming you put the dripstone down as the stopping point, so we will go until the dripstone, and then we shall stop. Do we go sleep, or do we just finish it? I guess I can just turn gamma up. I usually go sleep just so it can be a little brighter. We don't have to worry about hostile mob spawning, so it's not the end of the world. Hello!
I see your big path coming along. Look at this. Oh, it's
Yeah.
going all the way around the back.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Okay, let me have a looky see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a little looky see. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It goes over the top. This is a long path.
Yeah, isn't it a good path?
How'd you do it so quick? Wait, this is all textured.
Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it nice, huh?
Yeah.
It's a good
It's
path.
nice, isn't it? Yeah, it's quite
Good
a nice
path,
path.
good path.
Is this a road? Is this what you'd call this?
Yeah, I'd call this a road, probably.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like it. I still think I'm gonna do a shortcut up the side because this is a long route route.
Yeah, that's totally fine. That's okay.
Yeah. Not to build all over your road.
Yeah.
But-
It's,
Oh, I can open your boxes.
yeah,
Isn't that interesting?
I mean, those are on your claim, so yeah.
Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, you can actually open anybody's shulker boxes, regardless of where they are.
Ah.
Even if they're in their own house and you don't have build access, you can steal from their shulkers.
Well, people shouldn't have shulkers, should they? Cheating.
Nah, you
I
just
say.
run in the crypt.
I say backpacks and nothing. That's what I say.
Okay, well, this is where it leads out to.
Oh,
Thoughts?
yeah, I like that.
Thoughts?
Whose horse is this?
That's my horse. That's how I got over here.
That's nice.
That's Chestnut.
Yeah, I like it. It feels good. Feels safer. I like the windy bit here.
Yeah, I like how it curves through.
Are you able to bone meal and stuff to make it a bit more floral, or is that
I
not a
don't
thing
know
you
if
like
I
to do?
can. I don't think I can.
Let's find out if I can.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sad.
Okay. Yeah, I like this. Good building road.
Yeah.
Let me
It's
see
one of
what-
the
let's see
tenets
what
of the
Dog
build.
thinks.
Yeah,
Loves
I'm
it.
curious what Dog thinks. It's one of the tenets of the guild is to build the road most aesthetic, not the road quickest traveled. So I had to support the tenets of the guild.
It's a reasonable tenant. Oh, my claim is so wide. I need to make my claim bigger. I want more claim.
Go earn the
Bigger
dungeons.
claim.
Go earn some money.
That's probably what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Might be a tomorrow job. This wraps round.
Yeah. See, this could branch off if
And
somebody
then
were living
left,
out this
thi-
way.
This should go to Orchidia. This is an Orchidia route right
Is
here.
it really?
This would directly sends you to Orchidia. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it would. You'd have to get a bridge, or you'd have to go through Colt Land, but yeah.
Well, somebody likes bridges, don't they? Somebody likes making bridges are a lot like roads, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, you got to build. The road builders got to upgrade before they can get access to building bridges. So.
Yeah, it's like Animal Crossing. You got to spend the first 7 days doing normal roads, and then they give you all the upgrades so you can do like slopes and that.
Yeah. Really fancy
I
ones.
like this bit. This is nice. I might cut beneath this, but it looks more like a rope bridge.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I was kind of limited on what blocks I could use. So, but I did pile up the dirt here, so that wasn't there before because I didn't want it floating. But yeah, if you want to turn it into a little ravine, extend your
I might
claim
make
out
a
here and mess around with it. Yeah.
I might mess around with it, man.
Yeah.
Where's my dog? Here he
There's
is.
Dog.
Yeah. And then this is where we're up to. Yeah, I put a drip.
I
put a
saw that. Yeah,
dripstone
you want me to
block
just stop it right
I
here
think
for now?
stop it. I think feather it out so it fades at a natural-ish looking endpoint. Because I'd rather people stumble across it. Even like this one potentially. Like end on this one.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
so I
I'll
want
just
I want
work
people to,
around the
like-
corner and then I'll work in more mossy cobble and then I'll just go back into the dirt and the grass.
Have you seen the resource world today?
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, that's not good. I sailed for like 20 minutes.
I found that there was one direction I went and actually took me directly to mangrove swamp, so that was great because I just used that to get all the mud for this road. But yeah.
Do you know which way you went? Because I need mangrove.
I could go look and figure it out, but I'm not too sure.
Tell me later.
Chat,
I
does
don't need it
anybody-
now.
I
Chat knows.
Chat. I can go to the resource world if I'm at least on the island. I can tell you which way I
Chat,
went.
what do you think of this? It was before it was just a mysterious hole up until that bit of dripstone. Now I've made it double as wide and added 1,000 more spikes.
Very spiky.
Isn't it homely?
It is very homely.
How
It's
has
very
he
nice.
made a tiny glowstone?
It's on an invisible item
trim
frame.
light. Oh. And this is telling me there's a man in this.
There's a man in
This is
that.
my letter.
I
read that
paid
yet.
to I paid to have those sent out.
I was saving it for stream, but I realised that you've already built the road. We've done this whole bit before I've even seen it. So lovely stuff, though.
Well, that was for
lovely letter.
recruitment. That was for the recruitment, not for
I
so
see.
yeah.
I need to put some mossy cobble around in this river to make it seem a bit more fun.
Okay,
I'll
let
let
me.
you
I'll
get
go
back
get the
to it.
resource world and see what it was. One sec,
Okay,
I'll
I'll
be right back.
stand right here and wait for you. Here I am, waiting.
Whoop. Which way did we go? We went east. East.
East, just
You want to
directly
go east by like northeast, but like mostly east.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Yeah, it's
Give it
about like
a red hot
1,000
go.
blocks.
Okay, thank you, man.
Yep.
I'm off.
Okay, babe, go finish road now. Yeah, east by northeast, chat. That's how it is. Okay, he wants more mossy cobble worked in here so we can start getting rid of it. So in that case, we can also start leaving in a little bit of the grass growing around it. Can't really do that here. So we'll do like a slow dither because I don't really like when it just like suddenly is just bam. We're not really fully matching the color of the grass here with our mossy cobble, unfortunately, but it's probably the best we can really do. Sorry. Ding, 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 ding. We'll get him a little like that. We don't praise the ding. No, no ding praising here. Get that nonsense out of this chat. There's no cult here. Okay. And then we'll kind of give like a little bit broken down. There you go. That looks kind of nice. Yeah. Okay. I think that's our job done.
Cha-ching!
Yeah, Scott, let's thank you so much for 5 gift members, my dude. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well today. Goes to Natural Tendencies, Pinky Piggins, and Kitsuki, Mink, and Shiwo. Make sure y'all say thank yous. Okay, we'll leave that in there. That looks good. I like it, because we could either, like, if somebody were else were to be out this way, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know, let's go get our horse. I need to fix up that stupid thing. The diamond shovel. We'll figure that out eventually. We're also almost at 1,000 likes. If y'all can click the like button, it helps me out a bunch. We're getting close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Clearly a gift from the Great Ding. No. No. Refuse. That's blasphemy. Or heresy, if you will. picking up the rest of our junk. Mostly out of curiosity, I want to see how far is out. We won't go explore his base just in case he's been working on something, but I want to see because I know he's out that way a little ways. Road is not going to be a nice looking road. We're done. This is it. This is road. Ghost reference? What? Dude, there's so many people that comment being like, oh my god, is that a reference to blah blah blah? And I'm like, I have no idea what y'all are on about. It's even like in a recent video, I said, yeah, I'm gonna need 6 or 7 shulker boxes of this. And people are like, oh my god, he referenced the 6-7 thing. And I'm like, the what now? What is this? Like, I finally feel too old to be on the internet. There's 2 path block out here. They're gonna make me have to remove sausage from the road builders guild if there's too much dinging going on. Where isn't Pix out this way? I don't know. I thought he was out this way. Okay, I have no idea what that's about. Okay, good. Glad I'm not alone. Maybe he's farther. This is a cool mountain though. I do like this. Chicken jockey. Dude, what is up with people just like going to the Minecraft movie and just like screaming and throwing popcorn when the chicken jockey pops up? Like, what is up with that? Why did that become a thing? Like, who started that? Yeah, I saw the video of somebody bringing in the live chicken out there too. I was like, really? Is Pix up that way maybe? Because he ain't out here in the schnur. You're definitely in his area. Yeah, I'm trying to see where he is. Do you like the Minecraft movie? I did like the Minecraft movie. It was really good. I would give it like a solid like 7. Is he over that way? I don't know. I'd give it a solid 7, I think. Yeah, I went out that way because that's where Cam is. Matt's cattle farm's out there. Yeah, I'd say the Minecraft movie, I'd give a 7. It was good. It was entertaining. It had enough little fun cameo stuff that made me as a Minecrafter pretty happy. Had enough Easter eggs for all the goody things that I was hoping to see. And then, yeah. I would say my only issues were some things felt like they were kind of rushed, especially towards the end of the... Yeah, Lizzie was in it. Mumbo was in it. Quite a few creators were in it. Dan TDM was in it. What did I run into to get the frozen effect? Is just being out in the cold biome now giving a freezing effect? What is going on? Really? I've been out here before. I didn't get the... Ooh, is that like a new addition? What is this? There's something out here? Your Twitch froze? No. We're actually freezing in game. That's what it is. It didn't freeze. X is south of us? Okay. Curious if there's something out here. Lizzie and Mumbo are in the movie? Yeah. They're in a scene before they go into the overworld. There's also frogs out here. there anything out here? Nothing really that we can see. Maybe not. Maybe it's just something for... Maybe it's something for later. Said you entered the frozen lands? Did it really? Who's this owned by then? A lot of schnur over there. I'm just trying to use the map to get an idea of what's potentially around. Make sure we're not missing any structures popping up between all the trees. Yeah, no big spoilers for the movie in chat, please. It's still pretty new. We'll start talking about it in a few weeks. I want to give people time to be able to go see the movie and not have it all spoiled. So. He's definitely not in the snow. Oh yeah, I'm not looking for pics right now. Okay, there is powdered snow out here. And if you fall on it, you are just stuck and you will die. I guess I could put a bucket down, but I don't want to ruin the landscape. So we're just going to kind of work our way back out of here. Did it really say entering the frozen lands? I completely missed that. I just assumed it said, I didn't even notice pop-up. I think Pearl wanted a base in the snowy biome. Yeah, I know she wants a base in the snowy biome, but I assume she hadn't bought all of this. Wilderness. Frozen lands. It's where the cold isn't just felt, it's feared. Interesting. That's cool. So y'all are saying Pix is down that way? Let's go loop up here and come back around. So let's follow the river up. How did bro get a villager cape? Well, I got the villager cape from DeRobin in the community. Went to the event in Texas and had an extra code, so they gave it to me. And then I actually went to the event in London when I was out for the Minecraft movie premiere. So I actually got a code myself. And I gave that one to good old Mythical Sausage. So I carried it on. Instead of giving the cape to my alt account, I made sure to gift it on further. And I knew Sausage didn't have one yet, so I sent it to him. Glad he finally got a code. Yeah. Yeah. Also, how you doing, DeRobin? Welcome on in. This is kind of cool up here. This landscape's fun. A little swamp on the edge of the snow. Okay, where are we at? I don't think anybody's really based up here yet. I don't know. This is a cool part of the world, though. It's fun to be able to explore around randomly. Oh, there's a respawn point up here. Interesting. What mod or overlay do you use for planning and building your world? Lightmatica. Do we want to go up that way? I mean, it'd be nice to have more of the world explored, but I feel like I've been doing a lot of exploring. I've been trying to get a lot of this place explored. Hey, look, spoiler. No, we're not at 1,000 likes yet. Can't zoom in on that for too long. Nix is around here somewhere. People are saying he's to the south. I like your horse. It's cool. Thank you. Chestnut's a homie. Been through thick and thin together. First horse I ever did have on the server. What are we up to? We built a road. I don't want to get across to that island. There's an island, by the way, that's like all the way out here, like further out than Cam. That's so freaking cool. It's like a full-on isolated island that has like tall, like mega taiga vibes. And I would love to purchase the whole thing and just build a huge dungeon slash city something or other on it. I really would love to at some point build the whole, like, I've talked about it before, but the idea of building like a big town or city or something, and then having it be like something that's just generic NPC vibes, like just normal stuff in there, yay, fun. And then you can go in like a different entrance to it, and then the whole city is a dungeon. So like you have the NPCs in the overworld, and then like a whole city dungeon is like it's being attacked by like a pillager army or something. So you're like going through and like trying to reclaim what the pillagers have already looted. So it kind of puts you like in a scenario inside of the city, as in something is happening, you're trying to defend it. That something like that could be a really cool thing to do one time in the future. Chestnut, the OG, in this world filled with giant rats and skelly dogs, he still reigns supreme. Dude, nobody can match the speed of Chestnut. Chestnut is ridiculously fast. Pretty good jump too. Road building is available to people who would like to. Entry-level initiates into the Road Builders Guild are able to build roads specifically after you level up and complete 2 roads. You can move on to building bridges. So we're going to have an advanced tier of road builders that can build bridges for an additional fee, as we're going to have to purchase the land to do that, so that we can get full block claiming areas. So we're going to have to charge extra for a bridge, and also bridges take a lot more work than building a road, so you know that's an additional cost. So I'm trying to get these last little like chunks filled out that I have never explored over here. And so it's gonna work like that, just going in for now. And then if yeah, but the road builders do not do anything related to water transport, air transport, or rail transport. It's not something that we specialize in. We specialize purely in building roads, and then if needed, we build a bridge. Okay, so we got all that dude. Space Crash Cove goes all the way over here. Dang, Avid. I guess he's got the money to expand now if he wants to, so. I love your horse is similar to the Pokemon Chestnut. I mean, I named it Chestnut because it's kind of a brown color, like a chestnut. But yeah, I don't know what Chestnut as a Pokemon is. Also, I thought it was just kind of a cool little name. Foot, paw, hoof, travel only. Yep. Why did the first thing came in mind when you said a hoof was, I was like, oh yeah, like a Tauren. Now you're probably thinking of a horse with hooves. What about a tunnel somewhere? Nope, we don't specialize in tunnels. That requires too much digging. And we're about building the road most aesthetic, not quickest traveled. So that's one of the tenets of the guild. So we have to remember that the road most aesthetic rarely goes through a cave. So also Xander Gray, thank you so much for the tier 1, my dude. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for the support. What was I doing going down here? Oh, we were gonna go try and find Pix, but he's like, I think he is out here. So let's just go do some exploring. Explore this terrain, get the map filled out, and then keep going. We'll have to come through and fix this up, but we actually can't break path blocks right now, so we'll have to get that. Are the roads made out of mud and terracotta? I add them to my survival world. We just built the whole thing on the stream already. You can go back and watch the recap and see the texture palette and everything that we used. Just passing through Colt Land. I think that's a spoiler. We're not going to look at that. There's a sheep up here. This could be a fun place to have like a little something up here. This is cute. You'd have a little point of interest in this point. Think it kind of like one of those like elven ruins that are in Oblivion. Or the Aelid ruins. Is that what they're called? Can't remember. I've watched beginning later. Yeah, the entire like first hour and a half we were building the road. We went to go get a bunch of mud, turned to pack mud, and then we built the whole road for Ollie. Actually, I'm gonna stop that recording just because I don't need it anymore. I don't need to get all the extra. Ah, I just threw my sword. Aelid ruins. Yeah, I feel like something like that could be a cool one where you then like descend down. But then it's also kind of crypt vibes like Sausage has, so I don't know. Apparently we're getting the update for 1.21 next week here on the server. If everything goes smoothly with that, so we can start building with all the extra tough walls and all that stuff soon. So once that rolls out, then I can kind of start doing... Yeah, I think he's out there. We're just getting all these chunks filled out. Miss your cave village from Empire Season 2. I know, Ollie missed it so much too. He's living in a dripstone cave right now. But yeah, Gobland was good. Gobland was a good spot. Nose cords. Yeah, we'll find him. I'm pretty sure he's out here. I know the general area where he is. Are you excited for the new Vibrant visuals? I am very, very excited for Vibrant visuals. I do think it's going to be a long time before we see it on Java Edition, but I am very excited for when it does eventually get here. Here we have the goat horn, cornucopia, and then I believe Pix is right up here, yeah? Yeah, there he is. We haven't been out here yet. His video's out for this whole thing. This is a beautiful point, though. I really, really love this space. Miss your cute ears? Yeah. The goblin ears were good. We'll loop this way a bit, and then we'll loop back and get that and head back. I really, really do love being able to just, like, fill out a whole server map with, at least with under Zeros. Did Zeros world map get updated for 1.21.5 yet? Does anybody know? I heard the mini map got updated, but I haven't checked the actual full one. Drift, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, folks. Super mega swag raid. Is that what you tell everybody to comment when you're raiding somebody? that's was not what I was expecting. Welcome on in. I was like, and we're drifting in. I was figuring it'd be something along those lines. No, but super mega swag raid. Yeah, that's definitely on brand. How we doing today? Welcome on in, folks. We're just wrapping up building a road. Doesn't look like an update yet. Thank you Hard Pixels, appreciate it. I'm waiting on it. I want it. I keep hitting the hotkey when I'm playing the hardcore world to try and look at the world map, and it's just not there. But yeah, how do I not make silly mistakes like dying in my survival worlds? Just practice. Practice and trying to learn from a situation that got you caught. How'd you get caught? How can you avoid it? Profi Slot, thank you for gifting the sub over to Drift. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. What are we at? We're kind of just doing a little bit of exploring right now, chat, for everybody who's just dropping in on the raid.
Hello, many greetings.
Jewel, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs, my dude. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so we're just trying to do a little bit of exploring. We're trying to see where people's bases are and just getting a little bit of the... Actually, we'll go this way.
Hello, many greetings.
Water. I hope y'all feel very greeted. You're going to feel very greeted for a few seconds here. Ooh.
Hello, many greetings.
Come on, Chestnut. We got to go. What were y'all up to? Were y'all were streaming on here, right? Drift? I thought I saw you. Yeah, you logged out.
Hello, many greetings.
Yeah. What were y'all working on? Were you doing hide and seek this morning? We just finished up the first contract for the Road Builders Guild.
Hello, many greetings.
At Clem, thank you so much for the 5 gift members, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you. What is an episode? Episode 90 will be in the hardcore series. 89 is the Nether Tree, and I'm almost done resource gathering and getting that out. So I'm hoping that will be not next week, but the week after, and then I'll get to work on 90 after that. I am gonna hold the world download until I hit 10,000 days, just because I think it's more satisfying instead of being world download and then hit 10,000 days and hey, we're here.
Many greetings.
So it might be 91, just depending on how long these projects take. But I'm hoping episode 90 will be out within a month. When did the server start?
greetings.
A little under a month ago. University of Cambridge. Okay, so we're at Cam's place over here. Yeah, we made it to his valley. I want to get on top of this mountain because that island that I was talking about is on the other side.
Ka-ching!
What did no, okay, that was the gift. I was like, what the heck just came through? What do you think of Minecraft? What's interesting about it? I mean, for me as a kid, I was obsessed with Legos, and I absolutely love sitting in front of a tub of Legos and building things all day long. And Minecraft is that same building satisfaction for me, just without the giant tub of Legos to haul around or the mess to clean up afterwards. I really love Minecraft just for the building, the design, the art behind it. I think the blockiness of it is a really cool voxel medium to work in, and I just love the art behind the game. And I think the survival gameplay is also a really satisfying way of being able to create things. It's a really good balance of gameplay versus like gameplay difficulty, effort put in versus reward you get out of it. Where I think a lot of other survival games really struggle because they have so much effort putting in with very little reward coming out of it, which makes it a lot more difficult to stay motivated. Yeah, this is the island. Jeez, ow. Eyeballs attacking me. Sorry. Yeah, isn't this island sick? It's completely separated out here. It's its own complete space. It's a single biome on an entire island, and it just is like a hill in the middle. I feel like this could be turned into something just absolutely epic. Are you gonna grind for the sheep mount? No, absolutely not. I don't care at all about the sheep mount. Yeah, so it's like that, and it kind of just loops around there too. So we can go over and I'll show you all the full size of it. Yeah, for me to get the sheep mount, unless, because right now there was a quest I got added to be able to kill a Ren and get like 1,000 rep back with Molly. But we had to remove it because it was bugged and you could submit any player head instead of Ren's player head. So kind of made it a little bit more easy. So it got removed for now because it wasn't supposed to be like that. And then, yeah, so this is the whole island out here. I really kind of want to buy it. I have too many big projects going on right now to buy this before anybody else buys it. So I'm just kind of hoping that nobody else does. But this, I think, could be a project that I just sink so much time into. Having the confined space in here of being the island, I think would be so cool. Like, this is one I think if I were able to get like Pix involved on it, if he would want to dive into this as terms of like making a giant build that we also turn into like a big like mega dungeon, I think could be really fun. Theme park island? No. Catherine's kind of making a theme park. I'll leave that up to her. I don't like designing theme park type things. No, I'd want this to be like a medieval, like gothic city that's just like going all the way up to the top of the hill. Maybe even like a wall around the thing could be cool. Okay, which way are we going? We're just going straight this way, right along the snow. But isn't that sick? Look at that, like the size of that isn't too much bigger than the Road Builders Guild area that I reserved. Granted, this is gonna have more greenery, and if this was like all city buildings, but that's smaller than Path. So if we were really going in on it and 2 people doing it, that would be pretty easy to get done. Just think like having you visit in the day and it's all fine and dandy and blah blah blah, and then you enter the dungeon and it goes to nighttime and like buildings are on fire and you gotta like protect and save the NPC villagers who are in there, and I don't even know if any of that's possible, but it could be something really fun. Even just if you like had like villagers in there that you had to save. Who owns the Frozen series? I saw something pop up. I don't know who owns the Frozen series, but it has a new effect of when you walk in. If you are moving around, you get the little Frozen effect on the corner of your screen. It's as if you're like going through packed, or not packed. What is the powdered snow? That's the word. I don't know. I know Pearl's talked about wanting to build in the snow. I know she's off for Gamers Outreach stuff, so maybe it was like pre-claimed for her so she could buy it later. 'Cause some people have spaces like that around. I've got my 2 claims already. I don't need to get a 3rd project on the to-do list already that I haven't even attempted. Dude, I really like this plateau too. This raised up top area here. Oh, it's beautiful. Smaller than the 3-year hardcore survival city build equal totally easy. Okay, so if you had 2 people doing it and you're both doing it consistently at the same time, that would be a lot easier. Yeah, I would stand by that. It would be a lot easier. And also if you think about the total time that is went into building path, like I'm at probably 2,000, maybe 3,000 days building path. So if you think about that, that's probably like 300 to 400 hours. Let's just say for simplicity's sake, 500 hours have went into building a path. And a lot of that has been through like resource gathering and all those different phases and all that different stuff. So if we're thinking like less than that in order to get, is this thing still available for purchase? Land price. No. Okay, so it's not even available for purchase, so it's already claimed. But yeah, so if you think about it in that way, it's actually not a terrible project to do if you have 2 people doing it, 250 hours. That'd be what? That'd be a little over 10 days. And then even at that, resource gathering in this world is going to be a lot easier when more point of interest come up than it is ever going to be in the world that I play on in hardcore, because I have to do that all myself. So like it actually would be a lot easier to do it here. Yeah, we got a good chunk of this world explored. You can kind of see when we're zooming out like what's getting updated. We pretty much explored everything in here today, which is nice to be able to get all that stuff on the map highlighted. I want to go farther down here soon, but we're getting there. We going anywhere? Just exploring? Mostly just exploring right now to fill out the map. We're gonna head back towards my storage room though. Misadventures capital / medieval village built by Pix and fWhip. I don't want to make the Misadventures capital. That's not something for me to build. Also, I don't think we're gonna have a Misadventures capital. I know Maryport is kind of like the quote capital city right now, but that's only of like this region in the world. I'm assuming eventually other people are gonna start building other towns and cities and villages and things. Like I know Sausage has a village he's gonna be working on soon. A little hamlet, I think. And then, so the more stuff like that gets populated around the world, there's gonna be new, like, you can kind of think of like faction lines drawn that plot out different areas, and like the region of Maryport, the region of Orchidia, those are all separate. They have their own rep systems, and you could, will you buy it? The Frozen Land? No, why would I waste my money on that? Absolutely zero part of me wants to build in the snow. Are y'all using your texture pack in Misadventures? Yeah, we are. Most people are using the foliage upgrades, the latest version of the pack. I actually, if you are a member and you do use my texture pack, I have posted a new download, updated to 1.21.5, fixed a few buggy things in the pack, and then I've also changed the Firefly Bush texture. That's live on Patreon now, and it's live in the Discord. I believe it's live on Patreon. Did I post it there? I think I did. I'll double check after stream if I did. But yeah, so if you use the texture pack and earn 121.5, I updated it. Firefly Bush no longer has the twinkles on it. It's just a solid, consistent texture. I'm very, very happy with it without it. I think I'm gonna add some variations for the bush soon-ish. Just like get different sizes of the green blobs. I've just been focusing on other stuff, so I haven't had a chance to open up Photoshop to make the new ones. It's Java Edition only for the texture pack. Oh, dude, we just cleared that river. Dang. Chestnut's leaping. Chestnut's stuck. Okay, we're gonna leap over that. Yeah, sorry. Bedrock texture packs are much more convoluted to get working and all those things. I'm trying to not look at the tower. There's nothing here. There's nothing here except a cult, which we do not like. As long as they stay in their cult lands, they're fine. I don't really care. Chestnut deserves a carrot. No, we gotta plant that carrot. I really need to make a little road out here. Or maybe I do it from the other side. Maybe we connect in from the Road Builders Guild side to get over to here. That might honestly look better. Because then instead of... I mean, then this could branch off somewhere else if somebody else builds out here later. But we could connect in through the Road Builders Guild and kind of do a little mini road that goes along here. Like through this area. Because we could do that. We just have to... Okay, I can get rid of that tree, and we could just link it like around through here. That could be kind of cute. That could be a good little mini road. We can work on that sometime soon. Because that'd be. I kind of like the idea that not all the roads are just coming directly out of Maryport and going places, but like if it branches around here and goes back along the water, that's kind of fun. Any tips for pro building beginners? Practice, experiment. If you're also pro building beginner, that's not even possible. But if you're a pro, then you already have the tips, so you just go practice and you'll get better. But if you're a beginner, just experiment, have some fun times, just trying out new things. Sorry, looking at Discord. Yeah, I think like a little road right along there, kind of along that would be fun. Wait, do you not stream in 1080p? I try to, and sometimes YouTube doesn't like to let me do it, so. Is what it is. I'll tell you what though, folks, we've been going for 3 hours today, and I've actually got a lot of stuff I gotta do this afternoon before I get on out of here, and I'm pretty hungry. So, I think on that, where can I put this dripstone? It can go above the terracotta. But I think we're gonna end the stream and wrap up there, so I really do appreciate y'all hanging. Thank you so very much for being here today. See if I can send you off to another person on Misadventures, because I believe La Catherine is streaming. I don't know if she's on YouTube and Twitch, or is she just on YouTube today? She's just on YouTube today. Never mind. Cannot rate her. That's okay. Well, actually, no, Shelby's not playing Minecraft. Try and throw you out of Minecrafter. Keep you in the Minecrafter vibes. I don't know. Let's just raid Linksy. Why not? He's a good dude. Go send some love over to Linksy for me. Fwhip raid in the chat once you get on over there, or super duper raid gang, whatever Drift said. Continue that one on. That was a good raid message. Also, Tanisha, I hope you're doing well. Just saw you. You're sorry if you just jumped in. We're just wrapping up, but thank you all so much for being here, my friends. Jumping on the raid over to Linksy, and with that, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.